morning, everyone. We are going to do a little flight from from Santa Barbara to San Diego this morning, so bear with me as I get things set up here. All right, just open up the stream on my iPhone so I can see if anybody comments. It's just easier to do it that way. All right, so we have the cockpit fired up and the IRS is about 1 minute to alignment. So we're going to continue on with the rest of our procedures here. Dispatch load sheet is acquired. We are on battery and ground power. Battery bus, and I have it on APU. Ground is confirmed, and I'll put it on APU so we can start that up. DC battery switch. Standby power is armed and guarded. Alternate flaps guarded, off, and fuel pump switches are off, and wipers are off. Hydraulic pumps are all off. Landing gear is down, 3 greens indicating overhead, and the flaps are up and indicating. Weather radar test.
Monitor radar display.
And if you're watching and you want to comment, just give me a second to respond as I'm doing a solo pilot flight here. All right, we're going to do a fault ops check for our fire check. Confirm. Fire check 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 lights. Check. Squibs 1, squibs 2 confirmed. Ground power is connected. Bleed panel is in auto. Recircs are auto. Trim air's on. Auto are on, and voice recorders auto. Packs are in auto. Bleeds are on. APU bleed is off. All right, let's get our initial position set. See if that doesn't. We're still showing longer than 1 minute reset. We have 737-800 wingtip, and we have AirX cycle 2509, which is current September 4th through October the 1st. And we are at Kilo Sierra Bravo Alpha Reference Airport. Clear that, go to page 2, get our GPS left position, page up, and enter it in the line select. And then request our flight plan. Emergency exit lights are set. Our air conditioning panel is in auto. CDU present position is set. Again, flaps are up and indicating up. Parking brake is set. And exterior lights are going to be on steady. All right, pre-flight LE devices. Leading edge checked. Engine reversers are off. EECs are on and guarded. Flight recorder is checked. Mach speed 1. Mach speed 2, crew oxygen is 15, passenger oxygen is on and normal, PSEU is off, flight controls are guarded, spoilers are guarded, yaw damper is on. Navigation, normal, displays or source are auto and normal, crossfeed valve is functioning, check. We're going to put forward 1 pump on for now for our APU start. Continuing with the checks, we are going to go to cabin utilities and passenger seats or lights are on, power's on. Fasten seatbelt signs are on. Cockpit voice recorder, check. Window heat is on. And we're not reporting. Let's see, we'll go to Santa Barbara here and look at the weather. We're showing 29 or 9 or 1. and that's what we have on the box, so we'll leave that for now. Route, load, execute. Let's see.
Uniform Charlie, Los Angeles Center, good morning. Los Angeles, do the Seaward 2 departure, Seal Beach.
So let's go take a look. He's not giving me my PDC, so I'm going to pull up my flight plan and just see.
Stand by. Let me check the altitude you're supposed to be at. Actually, we don't have much traffic. Let's maintain 6,000. Departure with me, squawk 5133.
Battery might be dead in this thing. Yeah, it's probably gone.
Uniform Charlie, reback is correct. And actually, yeah, you're supposed to be at 6,000 for, just looked at your aircraft type.
Why won't that? Oh, there we go.
Call for taxi, expect 27 for departure, and Romeo's current.
I'm trying to get my Discord over here to respond.
Actually, 121 Uniform Charlie, I'm going to have to amend the flight plan because you are a slower aircraft. Advise ready to copy amended routing.
Come on, man. It's like it does not want to work. Goodness gracious. Let's try. I don't know if it's just the mouse not wanting to cooperate with Discord or Discord not wanting to cooperate with the computer, but it's like the mouse freezes up. All right, can we work now? Let's get this over here. It's like, good grief. It gets over in this field and then it disappears. It's so bizarre. All right. So this should be working. So when I key up, yeah, okay, that's good. So Tim, if you're watching, you can, let's see, I don't think I need to be on, I don't need to stream it on there since I'm streaming on YouTube. All right, so let's, we'll bring this down. Come on, let's just make this, there we go. Okay, so we've got our flight plan up here. Let's go ahead and view it. I'm going to let Tim know that okay, let's see. It just takes a little while to get there. It's all. So our flight plan today is Santa Barbara, just like a 7 departure, runway 7 departure, mission 4, Sierra X-ray Charlie, Comics 2 into San Diego runway 27, which is pretty standard. So let's see here. So let's just take a look at the mission. All right. All right, so that's the Sierra X-ray. Get rid of that one, and then the departure. So winds are 080 at 4, so yeah, runway 7 departure runway 7, and that's going to be the mission 4. Execute. Arrival is going to be runway 27. Go RNAV, runway 27, comics to yeah, comics 2. All right, that should be good. So we'll go back to legs. Go 5 and go backwards. So we got Sarge.
Sterling 2649, expect ILS 1 left approach.
Spirit 2649, expect C 1 left approach.
That's just because I entered it in there multiple times, but that's got it there, so that's good. So we're going to turn our traffic off. Weather's off. Traffic off on his side. Okay. Passenger signs, window heat, probe heats, and auto. Engine anti-ice, and wing anti-ice is off. Hydraulic pumps are off. Voice recorder check, cabin pressure, bleeds, pressurization, exterior lights, ignitions, ATIS, clearance. So clearance.
1421, altitude check, climb and maintain 13,000.
So he may give me my.
Runway 323.
So we want a 15 departure time. It's American Airlines 714. This departure case SBA 2K San Diego. Los Angeles Center, American 714 Santa Barbara IFR to San Diego.
American 714 Los Angeles Center, good morning. You are cleared to San Diego via the Mission 4 departure, Santa Catalina transition, comic to arrival. Climb via the SID, expect level 270 and 5, departure with me, squawk 4753.
American 714 cleared to San Diego via the Mission 4 Santa Catalina transition. Climb and maintain flight level. Climb via the SID, expect flight level 270 in 5 minutes. Departure with you and squawk 4753 in the box. American 714.
714, read back is correct. Your initial altitude will be 7,000. Call for taxi, expect 25 for departure, Santa Barbara altimeter 29991.
Expect 25 for departure. We'll call for taxi, altimeter 29991.
American 714, initial altitude will be 7,000.
Sorry, got that. Initial altitude 7,000.
I had to change the audio settings because I have another.
714, read back is correct. Call for taxi.
Copy, we'll call for taxi, American 714. Okay. I hear you fine.
Wait, you're really quiet.
1614, Los Angeles Center, go ahead.
Let me turn off my headset here.
1614, for departure clearance on the way.
No, not reading. I can see you blinking or lighting up when you talk, but I see me lighting up when I hit the push to talk button.
So you're not hearing me talking on Discord, is what you're saying?
1421, climb maintain level 340.
Let's see.
1421, climb and maintain level 340.
See, I'm showing up here. If you're watching the stream, why is it so hard to get a grip on this? I don't know what to tell you, brother. I can hear you fine. Let's see.
Why don't we try hanging up on this and trying a direct call? It shouldn't make a difference, but we can try it that way. I'm going to call you back on Discord.
All right. So let's see.
121 Uniform Charlie, fly runway heading, wind 310 at 6 runway 27, clear for takeoff.
All right, so let's see, 4753.
United 584, descend via the Angel 4 arrival, the Ontario altimeter 2993. Descend via Angel 4 arrival.
All right, 7,000 on the departure, mission 4, comics 2 arrival, expect to 5, so we need to change that. So arrival is going to be, no, departure, excuse me. Departure is going to be 25. Are you going to call?
Runway 323, welcome to Las Vegas. Cross runway
Difficult to do.
1 right on November and taxi into Terminal 1. Thanks for flying.
Yeah, I don't know why I can't get a hold of it. There we go.
You too.
Yeah, it's probably because there's just too much interference. Check, 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 checkity, check, 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 checkity, check, check, check. I don't know.
121 Uniform Charlie.
Are you there?
Send to center radar contact. Turn right heading 340. Enable
Sounds like my mic is working, but I'm not hearing you. I can hear ATC fine. I heard you earlier when you were on the channel, but you couldn't hear me, so I don't know. It sounds, if I can hear you and I see the lights, the light is turning green or the ring is turning green, that means that Discord is picking me up. So it may be something on your end. I'm not sure what to tell you. Okay. All right, so I'm going to continue. Let's see. Okay. So we have our, let's step through this real quick. Yep, that looks good. So we're going to go back to map. We're going to load our perf. Radios are set. All right, load that, execute, clear all of this out. So if you're following along, I'm pulling up in ProSim. You've got your weight and balance information here, so I can get my center of gravity. So that's 19.7, and I'm looking for my zero fuel weight of 122.4, 122.4 here, so I know I've got the right data loaded. We go to N1 limits, and let's see, that's 19.7 on the CG. To get my select temperature, I need to go to my takeoff performance calculation. This is going to be runway 25 departure. 2901 is the altimeter setting. That's confirmed, and the select temperature is 30. So I'll enter 30 here. Enter. And we're detent 1 on the takeoff, derating 1. Flaps are going to be 10. And the CG I said was 19.7. Enter that, and then our trim is going to be 471. Right now it's at 4, so you can't really see it on the upper and lower DUs, but there's a digital display, and I've also got display here as well. That's too far. I need 471. The indicators, it's not too precise. Let's see, 470. Yeah, it's like 4.5 roughly, so it's a little bit difficult. I don't hear you. Have you tried an audio call session on Discord since you had to reconfigure the audio on your... I know audio is working because it's... the green ring around my icon indicates I'm transmitting. I don't know what else to do. Discord really is the best way to do this because I've got to push to mute, so if I'm chatting with someone on Discord, when I key up to talk to ATC, they don't hear it on Discord, so it makes it nice. So we're not getting multiple conversations going on, which can be very disorienting. All right, so we've got, don't need to do anything on the takeoff reference except change the altitude, acceleration numbers, and that's it. And it's calling for 129, 129, and 139 V2, and that matches what I've got here, so great. So 139. All right. So the EFS panel is set. The MCP, or mode control panel, is set. We got master, captain. We've got, don't need anything else here. The runway heading is 255, so I can close that and then change this to 255. And 7,000 is set. So, and I double check these just to make sure. If I'm getting greens on my VNAV and LNAV, that confirms that I've got everything programmed correctly into the box. And I'm not going to have something obscure happen when I get wheels up. All right, let's see. What else we got here? So CDU is programmed. VHF radios are set. I've got the departure frequency because I'm speaking to ATC now. EFS panels are set. Confirm local pressures. Done. Mode control panel, I just went through that. We set the flight directors, confirmed captains, flight directors, master, yes. Set departure courses, set indicated airspeed, done. Enter heading, initial heading, and set altitude clear to, that's done. Clock is at 15:22 and we need to get a roll on, so nose wheel steering is normal and guarded. Main panel lower DU selectors, check normal. Auto flight panel enunciator, so one will give me 3 ambers and 2 will give me 2 reds and an amber. So that check. Lights check.
You can push tactical. You're in the restricted airspace. Give me a call when you are about let's say 15 miles from the border into civilian airspace.
And that's good. And confirm the pilot PFD and Indy, primary flight display and navigation displays. I am showing 45 on the speed. I'm showing V1 on the speed tape, which is 129. That's correct. I'm showing initial speed set at 139, initial climb altitude of 7,000. The magenta is correct, and heading indicator on terrain is set correct. Standby gauges confirm artificial horizon is level. Check. Flags on the RMI are correct because there's nothing set in the VORs, and the altimeter is confirmed. N1 is set to auto. Check. Speed ref is set to auto. Confirmed. Fuel flow reset. And we're going to start the APU. And that's good. And we are going to go. Flight level is 27,000. And that's set in Santa Barbara. All right, let's try this again. Check, check. All right, so we're 14 feet. Set that at 50. Auto brake RTO is set, confirm. We have oil quantity looks good. And we'll check the hydraulic electrics on just to check the quantity of hydraulic fluid. That's 93 and 89, and the pressures look good. All right, that's great. Tim, I don't hear you if you're talking. Still, I don't see any green lights on your icon, so that tells me you're not modulating. Let's see, we're going to do thrust full forward. Takeoff config is flashing and is audible. Thrust reversers are down, flaps are up. All right. Fuel cutoff levers are in cutoff mode. Stab trims are checked. Confirm. Cargo fire check. That's good. Transponder is in squawking modes, mode C. Rudder trim is in 0, and the aileron trim is zeroed out. So before push, 0 fuel weight has been set. N1s are set, V speeds are set, stab trim is confirmed, fuel required. Fuel pumps are going to be on as required for APU. APU is confirmed, ground power is off. And we are on the bus, so we're going to go ahead and put all of our fuel on so we can start up.
Delta 1421, Lima Airspace North, radar service terminated. Frequency change approved. Open center offline. Switch to advisory. That's 1421, advisory.
And APU is producing, so we're good. I don't know what happened. You disappeared.
2142 at Seaview, clear dial S24 right approach.
Gotta get this working, dude. Gotta get this working. All right, so he calls for push. And we're going 25. So we are currently facing roughly southwest. Los Angeles Center, American 714 to Santa Barbara, ready for push and start.
Push and start is approved. On to taxiway Echo, facing north. Expect 25 for departure.
Pushback approved, tail east, facing north. Expect 25 for departure. American 714.
United 408, wind calm, runway 2, correction, runway 1 left.
Okay, so this is what I've got to try to figure out how to get on my stream deck so I don't have to pull that up every time, but that's okay.
Gossett 560, Los Angeles Center, radar contact 15 miles northwest of the Avenal VOR. Maintain level 3.
Hello, Captain. We're ready for pushback.
Very good. Negative. You don't need to call from the box.
Departure check completed. Bypass pin inserted.
I don't know if that's very loud.
1514 RNAV Del Rey, wind 240 at 6 runway 24 left, clear for takeoff.
Locking gear.
So 1911, Los Angeles Center, good morning. Radar contact 4 miles south of the Grand Canyon VOR. Maintain level 350.
I want the face, come on. Come on, mouse. Where are you? Goodness gracious.
All right, Del 1911, climb maintain level 320.
I want the nose facing to the left.
Release parking brakes. Commencing push.
All right,
All engines
so
clear. Start
we are
at boat.
ready to start. So we're going to, packs are in auto. Start number 2. And collision lights are on. Excuse me, packs off. Looking for 21. All right, there's 26. Yeah, I'm really concerned about this stuttering. It stuttered yesterday pretty bad, and I don't know what. It's showing everything looks pretty good.
November 612 Charlie Romeo, Los Angeles Center, say again.
All right, start number 1. Yeah, the only thing I can think of was that was an update.
Okay, so you want to go into the Palmdale Class D airspace? Okay, and are you going to land at Palmdale or not? Alright, 612 Charlie Romeo, copy. Just remain on the frequency while you're in Class Delta airspace. You don't need the squawk code.
Set parking brakes.
All right, parking brake set.
Confirmation for good engine start.
Let these guys know all is good.
3290 Los Angeles Center, good morning. Radar contact 60.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Parker VOR, maintain level 360.
All right, so all right, that's a United livery, but because I don't have an American for this one. for this for ProSim, so we're going to have to do another one later. All right, so push is confirmed before taxi. Bleed air is going to be packs on, electricals are all on, probe heat is on, generators on the bus, taxi lights on, and we can turn the APU off, and the APU bleed is off. So we're good to rock and roll. Confirmed generators 1 and 2 are producing. We'll leave it on 1. Any collision light on, start sequence is good. Before taxi, fuel letter cutoff confirmed. Probe heat on. This is all part of the flows. This is good. Master caution recall. Checked. Flap set for 10. We are going to put our weather radar on now since we are free of. And we'll double check our flight controls and then we'll be good. Full up. Full down. Full left. Full right. Confirm. Full left rudder. Check. Full right rudder. Check. And center American 714 at Echo, ready to taxi to 25.
American 714, runway 25, taxi via Echo Alpha, the altimeter 2991.
Echo Alpha 2991 to 25, American 714, thank you.
That was 1614, climb maintain level 35.
All right, so let's go. So this is Alpha here. Little sign, tiny sign. Yeah, I'll have to look into this little bit of stuttering. I wasn't getting that previously. It was like smooth as silk. I don't recall anything changing on any of the video settings, but you never know. There was an update or two. And I don't know what that could have caused that, so.
Approaching 25.
All right, so we're going to be doing a mission 4, so let's pull this up. So that's going to be to, we'll double check the legs here, to wind free. So the procedure is calling for runway 25, climb to heading 255, which we have checked and on the heading. Intercept course 193 at wind free, then track 145 to Dinky, then 85 to Mission. So that's all up in here. So we got 139, that's set, so we're good. American 714, holding short at 25, ready for departure. And we're going 7,000 initial, wind free. All right, so before Before takeoff, flight attendants notified. We're going to go ahead and put that on strobe. Exterior light switches. We're going to put our engines on continuous. Auto throttle has been set. Transponder set to TARA. Parking brake will be released and then we'll move up from there. Los Angeles Center, American Sub 14, ready to go at 25. Clear for takeoff, runway 25, American Sub 14. All right, so let's go. Runway, landing lights on, taxiway lights off, engines on continuous. Flight attendants have been notified, and strobe is on.
On runway 25.
So 40% stabilized, toga. And that's for noise abatement. All right, so we're looking for airspeed to come alive here. Airspeed is alive, 50 knots. 80 knots. Looking for V1 at 129. V1, rotate. Positive rate, gear up, auto brake off. I just do that at one time just to make it easy. Flaps 5. Flaps 2. All right, flaps up. American Sub 14 passing flight level 2,400. Climb and maintain 13,000, American Sub 14. All right, so he's cleared us up to 13,000, direct wind free. All right, so there's wind free, and we're probably going to keep coming around the corner here. And there's no flight restrictions, no altitude restrictions, so he's given us up to flight level 13,000. So. All right, so we're direct dinky. All right, landing gear off. Climb. Don't really need to do anything till 10,000, but I will check. We are climbing out okay, so that's good. I'll wait till 10,000 to turn off the continuous, simply because I don't want bird strikes below that. Or up to 270, American Sub 14. So he cleared us on up. All right, so we're cleared all the way up. There's 10,000, lights off, engine continuous off. It's all looking good. Pressurization's good. 2,004 psi differential climbing at 500 feet per minute. So we're looking good. Heading direct dinky. Let's see. Let's see. Okay, hey Eric and AJ. Yes, it's been a Neo at KZLA for sure. How have you been, Eric? Sorry, I haven't. I was a little busy there for a minute, so that's why I haven't been checking the stream. Let's see. All right, so let's see. We do have San Diego 134.8. So one of the things I'm still a little unsure of is, let's see, that's 134.8. Because V-Pilot, you can't switch to another channel. I mean, my audio panel is capable of a lot more than V-Pilot's capable of doing. So I've got the ATIS for San Diego dialed in on the COM2. I should be able to hear it, but it's a limitation of V-Pilot from what I understand. So if I look at the text one version, it's oh, buddy, I wish you'd stay off of that SI stuff. You need to be online talking with these guys. SI is nothing but a crutch. Okay, let's see. Let's see. Eric, AJ, if y'all are still there, yeah, sorry I didn't get a chance to respond earlier to you. I was a little busy, but now I'm climbing out, as you can see, on the mission. Headed to, we're about out of there, so let's go over to the Comic 2. See what that's going to look like. So that's going to be at LA. So I like these short flights. These are nice. Not a tremendous amount of time to sit idle while you're flying. So we're going to be looking at San Diego 134.8, and that's information Romeo. 1451 Zoo. Yeah, it may not be realistic, Tim, but he does a hell of a job, and it's the fact that you've got somebody handling all the routes. For me, it's more realistic than say intentions, because I don't want to talk to a computer. I'd rather talk to a warm body, somebody that's going to be responsive to me. And I don't know, the AI thing is just not. I guess I talk to Grok so much in the Cybertruck that it's like, actually, that's more realistic, I think. But anyway, to each his own. So the winds are 310 at 6. We're just not going to have the luxury of say intentions for WorldFlight, so you need to be on talking to somebody at WorldFlight or somebody on ATC, regardless of how consistent it is. I mean, it helps me every time I do it. Visibility 10. Sky conditions, few at 1,000 feet. Sounds like fog. 10. Temperature is 2220. You are leaving my airspace. 29902. 29902. Alright, so I've got altimeter set for San Diego. Let's zoom out here. So that's Catalina Island, which is really cool. So Sierra X-Ray Charlie is Santa Catalina. Get to fly right over, and that is straight ahead is Catalina Island. I've been out there in real life several times. It's pretty cool. Almost did some scuba diving, but the water is so bloody cold. But I've always wanted to dive the kelp beds. It's absolutely beautiful, but everybody that was diving there was in a dry suit, and I thought, I have no dry suit experience and just wasn't going to go that direction. Even a 7 mil wetsuit would be, I say everybody was in a dry suit. Most people were in dry suits. Anyway, it's just gorgeous. Spent about 10 years of my life in Southern California between Malibu and Santa Barbara in Ventura County. Beautiful area, beautiful area. Love the weather. Absolutely love the weather. All right, so we're level. Release the passengers from their seats. Okay, so we've got the. All right, so let's see what we got. Set flaps 30 and breath speed of 139. Check. RNAV, so we'll leave these in VOR for now. 114.5, let's see. 1145. We'll switch that over for VOR 2. 14.5. What's 17? All right, so there's VOR 2, 14.5. There's no DME, but I can go to fix and go Sierra X-Ray Charlie and do 117 is the radial, and the distance that's 10. So you can see we've got the VOR on there now. Just go 5 miles ring. So just put a 5 mile ring around it. But what's interesting is the course should be showing up on here. I don't know why it's not. Let's put it in, try it in 11450. All right. So we'll go back to the airports here. We'll confirm San Diego. The approach is going to be RNAV. Let's see what RNAV Yankee looks like. Might be RNAV Zulu. See if they say landing localizer 27 RNAV and visual approaches in use, departing runway 27. So landing runway 27. See if I can request RNAV Zulu. RNAV Zulu, and with the Clomie transition, American 714 request. Can we get the RNAV Zulu with the Clome transition into San Diego this morning? Copy comics to arrival. We'll expect the Clone transition RNAV 27 Zulu. All right, so let's see where we are. That's Clone. That's execute. That's where I am. All right, top of drop's going to be just past Slayer, so and Clome is going to be 6,000. So let's hit the 6,000. All right, so we've got our initial ref set. So we got flaps 30, speed 139. We're doing the RNAV arrival, so that's going to be on. We'll leave those on 108, just default. Weather, we'll leave the weather on. We've got our slope set at 5. Yep, -5. Let's look at the arrival. RNAV Zulu. RNAV Zulu. Missed approach is 2,500 foot to Sarge. 607 is the decision height, straight in. .607. All right, so radio altimeter is set for the arrival. We're going to go fixes, and that's going to be sand. Let's do All right, so we have started our descent. So we'll leave that on 50. That's good. We'll put our engines back on continuous. So I appreciate you guys stopping in. Eric, hope you're doing well. I had Ed was on a couple weeks ago. That was kind of cool. Got a chance to chat with him briefly. So Eric, if you're still there, I've hooked up my Stream Deck into here, and I've had to kind of rig it up two ways, where I'm got a switch that I can run Stream Deck on two different PCs. So I've got two different profiles. So it's basically, if you think of the device that a device that would allow you to use one keyboard and mouse for two computers, that's basically what it's doing. And so I do that so I can, because my views for Microsoft are obviously on one computer, but the cameras, like this camera that's looking this way and the big camera in the back, those cameras are on another PC. So in order to control those, I've got to swap the Stream Deck over to that PC. Anyway, I would love to find out if you're using GSX at all, or if you've rigged up GSX to work on the Stream Deck. I've not had much success with some of these little scripting tools and stuff. Fortunately, the views that I've got set up in here, so, and this is another part that's kind of a little unnerving with Microsoft, is you've got to have the screen active. So I can adjust the view out the front slightly to adjust for, because I'm not sitting right in the middle of the screen, so that I'm not skewed when I'm flying. I can adjust the screen over so it lines up in front of me, or if someone's flying in the right seat, in front of them. All right, so there's 18. We got 2992. Yeah, Tim, if you're watching, I know it's not super realistic staying with one controller, but I like having someone there regardless, even if I don't have to change frequencies. All right, go to our legs. Okay, so descending out of 18,000, bleed errors, auto, landing altitudes confirmed, passenger signs are on, auto brake selector to 2, flight instruments are checked, altimeters confirmed, recall set, engine start switches are on continuous, confirmed, EFIS panel set to terrain. I'll set this one on terrain. Tell you what, he's good though, because he's managing the Grand Canyon, air traffic, and San Diego. It's impressive. Sure missed this. Missed the beautiful scenery. Even the water looks realistic the way it's, I don't know what you call it. It looks like just current shifts in it. Just looks realistic. Well, it shows 4 people watching. So, question, if there's anything that you would like to see, in particular on a stream, just flying, going through procedures, enjoying the route, enjoying the flights. At Clone, cleared for RNAV Zulu 27 approach, American 714, thank you. Alright, so there's 10,000. We're going to put our lights on. Put them all on so the aircraft will know that we are maneuvering. That, I believe, is the Air Force Base. KNKX. So what is this? So he's cleared us for the approach, so I can remove the disco. and that's going to be NATO and then turn to inbound course of 95. And why it does that, I don't know. It's so unnerving. So that's NATO. Ajad, Cat Dig, Cursor, and S.p.a. 27. Ajad 56. Say is 20, say is 32. Put a gear down, flaps 1. All right, so flight attendants, please be seated for arrival. So the missed approach is 2500. Cleared to land, runway 27, American 714. All right, landing lights on. Let's double check. Final approach, flight attendants have been notified. Speed brake is armed. Landing gear down 3 greens, and indicating flaps 15. And we'll go flaps 30. And we'll adjust our speed down to our reference just above 140. That screen looks really good. It's sharper. Ooh, pardon me. 1,000 feet. $800. 600 my airplane.
Approaching 27.
500, 400.
Trim's good. Sometimes you just have to take it off autopilot and just feel it.
300, 200.
Looks a little bit too low. According to the Pappy, it's too low, but according to the glide slope on the PFD, it's spot on. Always gets a little squirrely on the ground. I don't know what the deal is with that. If it's me or what.
4,000 feet remaining. 3,000 remaining.
That's B9. B9, 41. Set 14, we're clear of 27 on to gate 41. Thank you. That's 40. Alright, AP is on, so that's good. Put the bleed airs on. There's 41. And they're waiting for me. That was a lucky guess. Man, it sure is jerky. APU on, engine cutoffs, probe heats on, window heat off. Release the passengers. Electrical power is over. Let's call for ground power. Anti-collision lights are off. And we're on steady there. As soon as we get confirmation of ground, we'll go to ground power. Electrical check, we'll leave that on. Turn the passenger power off. There's ground power. Okay, turn the APU off. Engine lights are off. Turn the fuel pumps off. Yaw damper off. Ground power confirmed. Window heat, hydraulics. Those are all off. Flight directors off. IRS selectors. Parking brake is set. IRS selectors, we'll turn those off. Emergency exit lights are off. Steer lights are off. I'm going all the way to shutdown, guys. That's what I'm doing this for. Alright, so here it says bleed air, left and right recirc fans in auto, APU switch is off, left and right packs are in auto, yep, engine bleeds on, isolation valve is open, isolation valve is open, engine selectors to both, AC power battery switch. So, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for flying with us today, enjoyed it. And hope to see you again on another flight. I think Tim and I are probably going to do some pre-planning for WorldFlight next. I don't know if we'll stream it or not, but we may be on Discord, so who knows. Maybe I should try that as well. But good to see you, Eric, virtually, of course. And AJ, thanks for stopping in. And oh, thank you, Eric. Appreciate that. And we'll see you guys on the next one.